Hello everyone and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Starfield. We're at Skink. What's that? Oh. Skink is one of the places where apparently we're going to find scanner anomaly. Bloop, 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 bloop. Acquire the power on Skink. All right. We only have a few artifacts left to get. I think we have 3? I think 3. And we have a few other things to, like, do in between those so we don't have to just constantly artifact. Scanner anomaly. Is that not it? Isn't it that? Pretty sure it's just that. Was it hot here or something? Because that's just a thing. That's nothing. Pretty sure that's just it, right? I'm not insane. That's, yeah, that we're, all right, so that's where we're going. Just as if only we weren't so bad at parking. Isn't that it though? If we could just park, why didn't we park here? Also, I keep calling these artifacts, and I mean to call them powers, but in my head, I'm like, I know they're not the same things, but I just refer to them as everything is an artifact. Temple Iota. Oh, I found the door first try, though. I'm gonna get a lot of levels from doing all of this, but I was holding my skill points for, like, things that I have to do in order to build up to. I'm going to have to just start using skill points, because otherwise I'm not going to have enough other, like, bribe attempts. I'm just going to be sitting on all these points. All right, time to do this thing that we've never done before.
It's incredible that living things can adapt and survive constant exposure to this high temperature.
I agree. So anyway, this circle. All right, so we got a wave dash last time, so we can finally compete competitively at melee. Let's see what power we get this time. Maybe there'll be some good.
I know a few archaeologists.
Oh, but we're about have to fight, right? We're gonna have to fight.
Right now. Time and God. God, ow.
That's a grenade. Careful. Careful with grenade. Nice. Cool. This is getting easier. Okay. What did I learn? So we have personal atmosphere, wave dash, gravity wave, precognition. Bend time and glimpse the future, seeing the path someone will walk and the words they may say. Does this work on you? Probably not. Okay, well, I guess that will, like... Oh, no, it shows that you're gonna... I think that's showing that you're gonna walk, like, that way? We'll have to try this out somewhere. Let me see. So we finished another thing, so, like, that's good. This was... we got this a long time ago from talking to that DJ. Music star Borealis claims a slate of hers was stolen. I spoke to Micah over at Euphorica, who believes the likely suspect is a superfan named Strathos. Sure. Let's go back to Neon for a second. This will break up getting the powers a little bit, but also it'll allow me to try out this power.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what is it?
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well,
There's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it all.
I feel exactly the same way. Overwhelmed.
Why wouldn't you be?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the Unity. The same, yet different. It's unbelievable. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete.
What kind of knowledge has been rendered obsolete?
Oh, goodness. Almost every facet of science. Astrophysics, physiology, evolutionism, grav theory. The list goes on and on. There are areas of study that will need to change, and some basic rules of science that will need to be completely blown up and reinvented.
I wouldn't say it's completely obsolete.
Perhaps I'm overreacting, but you can't deny there will be more than a few textbook chapters that need to be rewritten. We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn.
You say this as though it's a bad thing?
Well, look what's happening right now. Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary. You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good.
I suspect this is your way of telling me I shouldn't enter the Unity.
No, that's not it at all.
Oh, okay.
When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn?
I have to find out what's on the other side.
I'm just as curious to find out what's on the other side as well. But that's not the point. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives. However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. You're a respected colleague, and I wouldn't want to lose you.
Oh, okay. I see where this is going. All right. If you're really a colleague, then you'll have to trust that I'll make the right decision.
Yes, of course. Of course. Listen. I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown.
Sarah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to the emissary and the hunter, and I'm going to say, on the other side, is there truck? And if there's truck, I'm going to be over there.
Thank you. Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again, haven't I?
Yep.
I'm getting quite good at that lately.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Just think what we discussed. I know I will.
So anyway, we were here for a completely unrelated thing. I should have warped to the other neon. By default, it sent me here, but I should have went to high neon, where it's up in the air. Also, I need to make sure that I actually select this mission, or it's not going to point me to the right
Looks like
place.
some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to see that shroud covering neon. Believe it or not, you're looking at the only...
Believe it or... Oh, you're leaving. All right, so where? Ebb side. Back outside. I gotta remember I got this ability that I can use on people.
Believe me.
You doing okay? I know it's been a rough week.
I'm doing great.
Place. All right, let's go in here. Been a while since we were at Neon.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all
You
day.
don't have places like this in Aquila, that's for sure.
Sorry, something just flew off the counter. I walked in and a coffee brewer just flew off the counter in anger. Several did. Bowls flew. What just happened here? Stuff just flew. Bizarre.
You good?
Stratos. Or should I say,
It never gets old.
Wear it like a champ.
that didn't help me. Did that do anything? Okay.
Mate, I love her music so much.
Oh, that's the thing working. You a fan of Borealis too? I'm talking about Borealis, mate. Ah, so it does work. Me too.
You a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats. And I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom! 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 Yeah, you hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone.
So it's going to continue to work throughout the entirety of this conversation. Okay, this ability is actually really neat. So this will just tell me what he's going to respond with. Okay. Sounds like you're a big fan of Borealis.
Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly.
So it's true you're a fan of Borealis?
A fan? Mate, I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I know every song, every lyric, and every beat. I can probably tell you the number of hairs on her head, if you cared about that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing weird about it.
You sure?
I just vibe with her music on like a cellular level. You understand? In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. Hell, I probably know that bird better than she knows herself.
What do you like about Borealis' music?
It's the way she makes the colours dance. With most beats, you get these colourful flashes, and the world gets all wavy like. But Borealis makes the Aurora dance like nothing I've ever seen. Her mods puts out a spectrum of colours that don't even exist. When she hits those high notes, and you're completely zoned, you don't just ride the wave, you steer it.
I completely agree. She's brilliant.
So you get it then?
Yeah.
Borealis's mods are an experience. Every note is like a set of hands lifting you up into the zone real gentle-like. And when it peaks, it's like you reached a whole new state of being.
Oh, it just brought us back. I thought we were getting somewhere where I could be like, oh man, let's jam to it. Do you have any special things? But no, it just comes back to the same prompt. Borealis needs her slate back, and I was told you have it.
Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it.
There's got to be a way to convince you.
Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her?
That's a hard. Ooh. I can offer you credits to make it worth your while.
No way.
Yeah,
Some
figured.
things
But
can't
I tried
be
to bribe,
bought.
so it still counts. Borealis needs a slate to make music. By keeping it, you're depriving the galaxy of new art.
Damn. I didn't realize this was a work in progress.
As a superfan, you should do what's best for Borealis.
Yeah. I do want what's best for her.
Slate isn't yours. Don't make me call security.
You just don't stop pressing, do ya?
Sure don't.
As much as I hate to admit it, you're right.
I know.
Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Buddy, if you want the piss beaten out of your brain, you can just ask me. All right. That was pretty easy, and it gave us a bribe check, which is nice, because we're trying to get negotiation. So, cool.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Man, I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood. I think I can handle myself.
Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
I might check these guys out.
Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, a chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
Yeah, man, I grew up on Neon. Here you go.
Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
Meet the Strikers. Meet the Strikers. Okay, so now we need to return Borealis' slate. This is a pretty neat little ability, and it doesn't seem like it gets you in trouble, which is nice. You just move it.
You tapped into the universe itself.
And it shows me exactly where this NPC is heading. That's neat. That's a neat little thing. And the ability to know what someone is going to say can be helpful. You can kind of guess what your responses are going to, like, be based on what you're talking about, but still, it's nice. That's a cool little thing. All right, let's head up here and give this back. Wrap up this quest. Get this off our quest list. How do I get over there? It's like here, yeah.
I feel like I know you.
You do.
I'm a little stoned right now. So, let's take it slow, okay?
Found your slate. Turns out a fan picked it up.
A fan? Really? Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time.
Of course you do.
Sounds tough. I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful. Sometimes, people just confuse the two. But, sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes, it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me.
All right, good.
Soon safe.
So anyway, this now is added to my list, the audition. We need to work on... I feel like we were on Indom 2. Weren't we on Indom 2? I imagine that? Maybe. All right. Let's go get another power. Because the last one was pretty cool. This looks like a fun place. Kind of a sad planet. There it is. All right. We did it. Door. Temple new.
I doubt very much we can survive at this low of a temperature.
I think we can because I don't think the game has ever done anything to, like, penalize us. So I think we actually can survive just fine. We got there! Oh, thank God. Trick or treat, give me something good to use. Time to fight a Starborn. It's my first thought now, is as soon as I go through this, I'm like, I know I will have to fight a thing. So even though it's like, look, the universe, I'm like, shut up, shut up. I gotta get a gun out because I'm about to...
Thousands of years old.
Alright, let's do this. Where's it at? Maybe if I leave before the guy comes, I don't have to fight, because I'm not in combat yet, right? It's not letting me do it. But it let me do this one. Oh, yeah. I think I might be able to get away before I have to do this. You need the essence, but what does the essence even do? Increase Starborn power regeneration speed for 60 seconds. That's all it does. I don't think that's worth it. I honestly don't think it's worth fighting the Starborn to be able to increase the power regeneration for a minute. I'm like, to me, I would rather just move on to the next thing before one shows up. So I'm gonna just jump, and hopefully they'll let me. It did! Ain't no Starborn gonna get me today. And now I have to do this again. We're still not there yet. Is anything happening here? Broken down star station. Shoza! Alright. Still not there. Now we can go here. Ah. Perfect. Menu select, jump. Menu select, jump. Menu select, jump. Satellite.
Hey, Mayday! This is ECU. Explosion, high energy research lab. Massive damage. Overrun. Requesting emergency evac. Please.
That's neat.
Hey, Mayday!
Okay, it's just this. Is the research lab on Freya? Probably. Entangled is investigate the distress signal, which I assume is on Freya. So the Nishina research station. What's our other mission then? Final glimpses? Oh, complete Entangled. Oh, this is part of it. Oh, this is part of the main quest. Oh. Well, then let's go. Let's go. Because I was going to do it then. I was like, oh, this is neat. I like it whenever you enter into a new system and there's a distress signal and it's like, oh, that part's fun. I like that. Probably because it's the absolute closest thing you can get to a discovery. Like, you can get a discovery in the cities, but the closest thing to, like, walking around the world map and finding something new is arriving in a system and, like, that happening. It's the best you can do, really. Okay, and when they say overrun, it's like space pirates because I think it is always space pirates. I guess the Starborn at some point could be like, no, we're all going to attack. But there doesn't seem to be a lot of Starborn. They're kind of few and far between. I don't see anybody. Huh. Calibrate the drum beat. Yeah, I can sell that. I can sell that. And that's ammo. And that's ammo. And that's ammo. These are all ammo. Otherwise, nothing here of particular interest. Nishina Research Station. Location discovered. 20 XP.
Nishina Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
I'm responding to your distress signal.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal. Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
It said there was an explosion in your high-energy research lab.
Really? The High Energy Research Lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. What's inside? Stay with me, and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
I'll watch things from out here, and you go do what you need to do. Just be careful.
Huh. Alright. This is going to be interesting then.
Step forward. Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring a code yellow. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol Delta. Use out. There. Be right with you.
Huh. Probably have a special code for someone who's not normally in here to be in here. Hi there.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director.
Who's the director?
Kaya Patel, our administrator and research director. 28 years in quantum particle physics, or so I'm told. It's beyond me.
What's with all the security?
We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates eat places like these for lunch. It is my job to make sure that we are not on the menu.
All right, let's go.
We'll take the back way up.
Huh. They got their own logo, a nice neon sign.
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything. So, Nishina, speak to me.
What the hell? Oh God. Hi. Oh God.
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that?
I don't know. I was here, but everything was destroyed.
What? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
There were some scorpion things right over there.
In our storage room. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tech? Who are you working for?
If I had stealth tech, I wouldn't be arguing with you in a hallway.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out.
This is gonna be fun.
Come
Like,
on, this way.
like a very different type of quest, which I welcome. Oh God. Christ Almighty.
Huh? Who's there?
Raphael?
Oh, thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Oh my God, it's a time rift. That's what's happening. The distress signal came from the future or a different dimension or whatever. That's what's happening. Okay. Neat! Yeah, I got your distress signal.
It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here?
I think I'm shifting from another Nashina to an intact one.
What? What are you talking about? No. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
Is this Half-Life? Slow down. Let's start with this accident.
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
Describe this distortion.
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
Disappear. We should. Wait. He's back. All right. We're on our way up. Hughes out.
So it's not a different. It's not a different universe. It's the same universe. It's just 3 months different.
If anything happens, the director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
Is this not stealing? It kind of looks like it's not, but certainly it is. Oh God. Jesus. Okay. This is not my best weapon, admittedly. I'm in danger. God. This is a fun revolver. I'm going to use up all the ammo in it, though.
This way.
Wild.
Director?
Thank you, Ethan. Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
I don't know. What do you think is happening?
What? You think we know?
We have to start somewhere. Tell us what you've seen. Speculate. Give us something to build on.
I'm shifting to an alternate universe or something.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
Raphael said there was a gas fire. You're all dead.
Raphael? Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait. Gas fire.
Wait, what?
Gas fire. The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been...
It is a different universe.
Explosion.
Okay, it's not a time thing. It's a okay.
That's a lot to swallow.
Raphael's dead?
Presumed dead. The research level has been locked down since the accident. We still don't know exactly what happened.
If he survived, he could have ended the lockdown, but...
You said the gas leak was contained. How?
We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did. Or died trying.
Is there some way to help him?
You mean this other Raphael? No. How could we possibly do that?
Raphael was a colleague and a friend. If there was some way to help him, I would. But it does seem unlikely.
Tell me about the accident.
This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
Raphael said the probe is feeding power into the distortion.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
Locked down? You can't override your own security system?
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
This, what's this research level?
What you see here are just our living quarters. Most of this facility is deep underground. We have a particle accelerator and extensive research and development labs. Or we did.
This, distortion. It's an artifact.
An artifact?
These would be wild things to tell these people. Oh, good, my limb is no longer dislocated. Good. I've seen what they can do. That's why I'm here.
Really? That's all you're gonna say?
No. Fair enough. You have a prior connection with them then. Maybe that's why this is only affecting you.
This is only affecting me?
So far, no one else has reported anything unusual. Either it's your prior exposure to these artifacts, or perhaps simply the fact that you're an outsider here.
What did you think it was?
We didn't know. That's why we were researching it. That is science, after all.
All right, I don't care about any of this. I'm just here for the artifact.
Fine. And I want this lockdown to end. Perhaps we can help each other. We can't get to the lab, but you might be able to. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab, so clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
I'm open to suggestions.
Maria, do any of the other controls still work? Could we adjust the particle sampling rate? Or the beam voltage?
You can't be serious. We have no idea what we're doing. This thing is already tampering with space-time. If this gets any worse...
It may also get worse if we do nothing. Right now, this seems to be our only path forward.
All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Come with me. The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door.
They did believe me very quickly, although I guess if I'm disappearing and reappearing, there is some level of evidence. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. New Fallout game looks great. Director's Incident Report. Shortly after midnight, a series of explosions in the high-energy research lab triggered a security lockdown. A brief release of hydrogen gas was detected in air interchange system, along with particulates indicative of a major collapse or severe damage to lab facilities. Chief of Security E. Hughes canceled the lockdown for the surface facility at 4:30, but all communication with the research level and its control systems had been lost. Chief Engineer R. Aguero is missing, presumed dead. Security logs indicate he was alone in the lab at the time of the incident. All other personnel are accounted for. No other injuries reported. You hear that? No other injuries reported. So the interesting thing about jumping between universes is that it's still me. So like if I pick up something in this universe, like I still have it. And that's kind of neat. These might be infinite, which I don't love. Alright. Is there anything else in here? A lot of the doors don't work. Let's, cautiously move forward. That's a big one. Careful, careful, careful. Come and get it. Come and get it, sweethearts. Come and get it. Where did you go? Oh, God! Okay, alright, that was good. That was good, that was a good... You did a little prank. Did a little prank on me there. Rude.
Oh, it's you.
Hi.
What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
I met with the director. We have to shut down the probe.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
Okay. That's it for today. This is a very cool quest. I like this one a lot. This one's very neat. Jumping back and forth through time. That's cool. I hope that we can help Raphael. I mean, he died in the other universe. I mean, maybe he's alive in the other universe. It's not impossible. He's just probably dead. But, you know, we'll do our best to help him out. See you next time for more Stephen Plays Starfield.